Okay, Dwayne, again, we're going to talk for a moment or two about Chapter 13 bankruptcy, which is one of the alternatives in the consumer bankruptcy arsenal of things that we can use to try to help our clients to get back onto a new, fresh financial footing. A Chapter 13 is a repayment plan based on one's discretionary income or ability to repay. If you have a net take-home pay of $3,200 and reasonable living expenses of $2,800, that leaves disposable income of about $400 that we can use to repay not necessarily all the creditors a dollar on the dollar, but whatever we can afford to repay. There's a lot of rules in Chapter 13. There's certain things that we have to pay for, like if we're going to keep a car, we have to pay for it. If we're behind on our house payments, we have to cure those through the plan and keep making the regular mortgage payments. But Chapter 13 is a real good tool to allow us to protect assets that we don't want to lose. For example, like we discussed in the Chapter 7 arena, a Chapter 7 trustee can take non-exempt assets. If we don't want to lose non-exempt assets, we can file a Chapter 13 and make sure we compensate the unsecured creditors for what they would have received had there been a Chapter 7 liquidation through the Chapter 13 process. A Chapter 13 normally lasts anywhere from 36 to 60 months, depending on your case. And the process works like this. You come in and meet with us for the initial interview. We determine whether or not it makes sense to file a Chapter 13. We give you some paperwork to fill out. You bring it back to the papers appointment. We prepare your case, and then you come back and review the documents and sign them. After that, we'll decide on a filing date. We'll file your case. There's a meeting of creditors that you'll need to attend. And after that meeting of creditors, we go into what's called the confirmation process, where we get your Chapter 13 case confirmed or agreed to by all the creditors, the trustee, and the court. That process will usually take somewhere between 8 to 10, 12 months on some complicated cases. In the meantime, you're making a plan payment of what you can afford to pay every month to the Chapter 13 trustee. After the case is agreed to by all the creditors and the case is confirmed, you continue to make your plan payments. After you've made all of the required plan payments under the plan, then you'll receive a discharge somewhere out 36 to 60 months after we file that tells all the creditors they can no longer try to collect those debts forever. Chapter 13 is a wonderful tool and opportunity that we use frequently for certain circumstances, and we'll look forward to discussing your case in my office when we get together and determining whether a bankruptcy is necessary, and if a bankruptcy is necessary, whether a Chapter 7 liquidation or a Chapter 13 repayment plan makes more sense. We'll look forward to seeing you soon.